Thunder only happens when it's raining, Aries. That's the the verse from the book of Fleetwood Mac that we are talking about today. And that's not completely true. Even though I love that song, it was written from an unhealed place. And there are things, Aries, unhealed narratives that we mistake as absolute truths when we are coming from an unhealed place. So that's what we're talking about today. What are the unhealed narratives that we maintain and mistake as absolute truths? So keep in mind, Aries, that this message is not for everybody. Take it as it resonates. And we'll get started. I'm Shauna, and this is your highest good tarot. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Southern. I should know better, right? What is the unhealed narrative that Aries mistakes as absolute truth? What is the unhealed narrative that Aries mistakes as absolute truth, Spirit? Yeah, a lot of times it comes from spaces from when we were children. It can come from relationships that hurt us deeply, whether it's romantic or platonic or familial. And we hold those things as absolute truths. We have the Three of Pentacles here. The High Priestess. And the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, Aries, we have the Sun. This is, the Sun is really about shining a light on the absolute truth. It is about, it's the doorway. The Sun here is the doorway into your connection or reconnection with your spirit team, with the universe, your benevolent ancestors, God, your angels, whoever it is that you lean into when you are looking for spiritual guidance, Aries, your higher self. And this is what this is about. This is because this unhealed narrative is separating you. So what this is doing is giving you a big ass um what's it called? Gosh, a big guiding light, like a lighthouse, on what the truth really is, so you can get closer, you can reconnect, you can have that joy, that peace, all those things, the contentment that the Sun brings. But let's go into what this unhealed narrative is for you. We have again the Three of Pentacles, we have the High Priestess, and we have the Ten of Wands. This Ten of Wands is something else to me, y'all, because this is obviously more than 10 wands. Like, this is the burden of not just carrying the weight of your shit, but the weight of other people's shit. And what I'm getting with this Three of Pentacles, it has something to do with work or a project or your business. It's related to whatever it is you do to make money. Or even if this is like a passion project that could possibly turn into something bigger, and it can turn into something for the community, something like turn into a business, whether it's one for profit or nonprofit. with this high priestess here, I'm moving the sun over because just in case we need to clarify that later. This high priestess here, it's giving me that there's something more that you can't see. There's something more that meets the eye with this, uh and it's weighing you down. It's like the everything falls on you. You know where you want the end to be. You know what you want that to look like. However, the getting there is something else. And although you have people around you, mm, there's something missing. There's something you aren't seeing. You know it. You know what it is. You know there's something, but Aries, it's like, clarify the high priestess. Clarify all three, please. Let's start with the Three of Wands. I mean, Three of Pentacles. Excuse me, y'all. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it's almost like if I look at this one person who is pointing that long ass pen at the other person, or this paintbrush at the other person while they're trying to plot out everything. It's like you aren't the head. You are this person right here. However, you are the head, it's your idea, but somebody is taking over. Whoever that person is in the middle with the paintbrush, they're the ones who are taking over. And yeah, this is the one that popped out. It's like you're being cast out of your own idea. This is your baby. This is you. This is your concept. And this burden, the burden here is, it's like it's getting to a point where it's getting too far where you can't even rein it in. People are losing sight of what the end is supposed to be. Clarifying the high priestess, justice. Clarifying Ten of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. Communication is off. And one of those things is that you being able to convey, you being able to convey what needs to happen. Again, this Five of Pentacles is saying everything, how you aren't, you don't have the capacity. I'm not going to say capacity. You feel like you aren't capable of speaking up for yourself or correcting the situation because maybe this person is very demanding, even though you are the person with the knowledge. This guy has on a hat. Usually the hat symbolizes, a level of knowledge or learnedness, or even wealth. But this person is the one that's doing the talking, and seemingly enough doing the directing. Um, but this is about balancing the scales and making sure, because the Queen of Pentacles, regardless of your gender identity or biological sex, she is somebody who takes care of business, makes sure that everything is run successfully, everybody is taken care of, no one is without. And justice is about speaking up for yourself respectfully, and it's about making sure the the goal is met, the vision is seen, and it's come across correctly. But it's that It's that I am not enough. I am not enough. And that's what I'm getting from this combination of the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles being clarified by the Five of Pentacles, that it's not enough, but you are enough. You are enough that they decided, the powers that be or whomever decided that we should get this project, this business, whatever it is, started because it was your idea. It was your idea. And no, you don't have to let somebody take over. You don't have to cuss them out. However, this will require you to find your voice, Aries, because you are enough. You are enough. This is your idea. This is your baby. But it's given like, what I say isn't enough. How I want to do it is enough. The vision that I have isn't enough. And maybe it requires, a Three of Pentacles energy where there is a collaboration of ideas to get to whatever the vision is, because there is more than one way to bake a cake. So whoever this person is that you're working with, um, let's see. Let's see before we get advice. Spirit, the person or people that Aries is collaborating with, can there be compromise, or is there a way for Aries to get their point across in a respectful manner so that the vision can be realized? Is there a way for Aries to get their point across so that the vision can be realized? Oops. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, we have yes. That's the King of Wands, y'all. We have another yes. However, this Knight of Pentacles was in reverse, but it's a yes. And we have another yes. And this Six of Pentacles was in reverse. So yes, there is a way to get what you want to say across, to the team or to the person that you need to. But however, you have to have confidence. At the bottom of the deck, Aries, we have Temperance. This is about, tolerating ego, but not internalizing it. And it's about compromise. It's about, seeing the bigger picture. But it's also about having confidence in your your knowledge, your expertise, who you are as well. This is about, somebody who can check nonsense and can also make things happen. The Knight of Pentacles is somebody that moves slowly. And this is something that you need to, when people start acting, full of themselves and taking things over, it's something that needs to be checked right then and there. Maybe not in front of everybody, but definitely, cut it off at the knees, because otherwise it's seen, and it's one of those things that, will continue to go forward throughout the project or throughout the unchecked. And we have the Six of Pentacles here. That is about giving and receiving. And when it's in reverse, this is about not paying any attention to, not internalizing those things, because this is not about you. This person is these people, they're more than likely coming out of ego, meaning they want to be seen. They want to be acknowledged. It's not about the project. It's not about the vision. It's about them. And that ain't got nothing to do with you. Everything that has to do with you is the vision. And when you let the vision ride, when you let the vision be seen, you are seen and you will be recognized. However, you have to have the confidence of the King of Wands through this. You have to have the confidence of the King of Wands. But yes, there can be a compromise. It can be worked out. Um, any advice here? Any advice? Go ahead, like, share, subscribe, Aries. Any advice for Aries? And if you would like a personal reading, they are available. Send me an email and I will let you know what the options are for you. Okay, so we have the World. And we have the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The Eight of Wands again, about communication. Two different decks. Y'all, two different decks. You see it here? You see it here. And the Eight of Wands is one of those, a quick message. It's coming in fast. And again, it's about chopping that shit off, cutting it off at the knee. Like, nah, and it doesn't have to, again, it doesn't have to be. Sometimes you have to chat people right then and there in front of others to let them know, like, look, this is to refocus and do it respectfully. So, but sometimes you can pull people to the side and have a quick conversation. But this is about with the World and the Eight of Pentacles here. This is about your level up. This is about achieving the goal, and not just a level up in the 3D, but this is about an elevation for you. And this will also elevate you at work. It'll also elevate the project, or this, if this is a passion project, it will take it to that other level. But the vision that was given you, Aries, has to be met and it has to be seen because it's your vision. So you are the one who has to communicate it. You are the one who has to deliver it. You, nobody else. You have a team on purpose, but this is yours. This is your gift. This is your success. This is your elevation. So you have to persevere. You are the one with the knowledge. You are the one with the expertise. That's you. Be confident in that. Let's get your final message, your last message here from Spirit. Last message. Yeah, we have to check. Definitely check those unhealed narratives, because you are definitely worthy. You can grab hold. It's still time for you to grab hold of the reins and take back control. Ooh. Amp up your Emperor, Empress, and I also add ruler energy for those my non-binary folks out there. Amp it up. Amp up your Emperor, Empress, ruler energy. Turn that shit up to a 13. Emperors, empresses, and rulers, they're not rah-rah. They're not, they convey exactly what needs to be said in an efficient and effective way, but people know they mean business. People know they mean business. What else? Anything else here for the Aries? My Aries folks. Ooh, okay. Shift your energy, your focus. Yes, that word behind that slash is focus. Shift your energy, your focus. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. And this at the bottom of the deck, it says exit the situation. You have other things that need to be done. This isn't about exiting the situation. This is about exiting the unhealed narrative that doesn't serve you, that unhealed narrative that you're no longer good enough. Your ideas aren't good enough. What you have to say doesn't bring value. And that's some bullshit. Exit that train of thought. Your emperor, empress, ruler. They want your idea. Nobody else came up with it. They didn't get anybody else to do it. They made sure you were there on purpose, Aries. Shift your energies, shift your focus. It's about the end goal. It's about the bigger picture. Yeah, anything else, Spirit? That's it. That's all. Aries. Whenever you get into that lack mindset, you get into that unhealed narrative and it starts to become an absolute truth. Just remember, thunder doesn't always happen when it's raining. All right, y'all. I hope this helps. I hope it helps you for your highest good. Till next time. Bye.